Hello and welcome to day 37 of 100 days of bad videos. Today's talk is going to be get out of your feelings. It's Monday morning and I know I said I was going to start working out today, but I just don't feel like it. I know I said I was going to start eating right and counting my calories, but I don't feel like it. You know what? I know I said I was going to start reading that book, but I just don't feel like it. How many times have you said that to yourselves or you ran into that problem? Now, I know we all don't always feel like doing what we're supposed to do, but for some of us out there, it can affect that our feelings can get to a point where it actually disrupts our lives. And we have to get up and fight that battle every day with our feelings. Now, if you don't have that problem, then this video isn't for you. But if you do, this is something that may help you. So when it comes to feelings, it can be strong in some people and not so strong in other people. But for those of us who are strong in, it drives us in a way that we don't want to be driven. So what can we do to overcome our feelings, to really get out of our feelings, to do the things that we want to do? Now, when I originally started developing this talk, at this point, I was supposed to say, I don't know. And the reason why I was going to say I don't know is because I didn't want to be a hypocrite and act like I had the answers for everything and that I'm never in my feelings, because the truth is I'm talking about this because it's something that I struggle with. So as getting my thoughts together and about to write, I don't know, it hit me. It's in you. And I remembered the talk that I did on It's in You. And then the thought hit me, Aaron, if you really believe that it's in you, that God put everything in that we need in us, which I do, then you got to look in you to find the answer to this solution. And when I thought about that, I thought about the verse in Proverbs, actually it's Proverbs 25:2, that says, it is the glory of God to conceal a matter, but it's the honor of kings to search out a matter. So if it's the honor of kings to search out a matter, where do you search? Well, I believe that you start searching in you. God put everything we need to be successful and to reach our purpose in us. We have to find it. So we have to start looking inward. So the first thing you need to do is start finding out your drivers. Now, there are assessments out there like Predictive Index and Emotional Intelligence that will help you in this process. But the bulk of the work is done by that introspective look that you have to do in you. So you can use those tools, because that's all they are tools to help you as you're looking internally to figure out what drives you. Now, I teach in Predictive Index that Predictive Index whole premises says that drivers drive needs. Needs are the resulting of needs is behaviors. So our behavior is based off of our needs, which is based off of what is driving us. So we start at square one, which is drivers. So understanding that, you have to look in you to figure out what your drivers are, what's driving you. And once you do that, now we're in self-awareness. That's all it is. When you start looking and figuring out your drivers, that's self-awareness, which is the first quadrant of emotional intelligence. Once you understand your drivers, then you can create an action plan. Your action plan at this point is the third quadrant of emotional intelligence, which is self-management. Now you can start managing yourself based off the action plans from your drivers, which is your self-awareness. So I'm not going to go too much more into this because I'm going to get really, really deep into all the steps of emotional intelligence, all the quadrants of emotional intelligence over the next few days in the videos. But for right now, in order to get out of your feeling, or to start getting out of your feelings, I need you to start looking internally, to start doing that deep dive and find out what's driving your behaviors. Why don't you want to get up in the morning to work out? Why don't you want to read that book? Why don't you want to, watch what you eat? Find out what's driving you. And that's where we start. So that's a quick talk today. I know I kind of left it as a cliffhanger, but I'm gonna give you more information over the next few days to kind of help in that process. Once again, these are only tools. The deep work is still done in you. And with that being said, there's only one thing left to say, and that's life gives you two choices. You can either run with the big dogs or you can stay on the porch with the pups. My name is Aaron Allen, and I choose to run with the big dogs. See you out there running.